throughout my career, my professional experience, both on stage but as a teacher, this issue of nails have come up many, many times. And throughout the last period that I managed to almost destroy my nails, I found out a lot of secrets that they're common knowledge, apparently among dermatologists and salon nail professionals, but it seems that young guitarists, most of the time, don't know about them. I did not know about them. Maybe our audience knows about them, but it's, I thought that it would be really interesting to share some of my own wisdom. And so to me it's clear that there are three categories on nails. The first one is, how do you build strong nails, flexible nails that don't chip, don't break, don't wear out? And the obvious answer to that is that if you go to a doctor, will give you a series of supplements and will suggest creams and cuticle creams and nail creams. But what it comes really down to is, in my opinion, first to check whether actually you have enough iron, enough zinc, enough magnesium in your diet, and whether everything is in order. If everything is in order and your nails are very, very thin, then there are a couple of supplements you can take in a day, and the one is Biotin, which it comes in the form of a pill, and there is a minimum intake of that. It's 4 point something, 4.5. You can get informed in any little bottle or any doctor, and also nail and hair vitamins that are rich in vitamins and minerals. So this will guarantee that you have enough in your organism, enough of what nails need to be healthy and strong. Now, once you arrive at the point that your nails are decent, a big question is how to maintain them. What I have found out is that my nails chip the most, wear the most, break the most when they're dry. It's like hair. Nails are like hair. So it is important to keep your nails elastic, to keep your nails moisture. There is a very old recipe, and this is every night soak your right hand fingernails in lukewarm olive oil. I guess it can be any other oil. I mean, I know with olive oil, I'm Greek after all. So lukewarm olive oil, you leave it 10 to 15 minutes, you do not rinse after, and you seal with a moisturizer cream or a Vaseline. And that basically keeps the moisture on the nail. Now, throughout the day, cream. The older I get, I need cream for my hands, so I found out that actually the more cream I have for my skin, the better my nails are. So it's all tied out. And when I travel with airplanes, when I am out in the middle of the winter and everything is dry, it's dry for my guitar, it's dry for my nails, it's dry for my hair. So this is a very important element. Keep them really moisture. Avoid any kind of alcohol, acetone, any products that have this inside.
Avoid alcohol?
Avoid alcohol. Avoid alcohol on your nails. And avoid anything that will dry out a nail. Wash dishes with gloves. And then if you have to do dangerous works, wear gloves. Colleagues wear gloves when they travel for zippers, for guitar, for anything. And so this is to protect them, and it works. When it happens to just do your manicure, make sure that you do not go up and down with a file that many of us do. Just go one direction. If you ever have a manicure in a salon, then go in one direction. That is to not basically have abrasive movement on the nail. That is very important. Another important element is to not buff your nails, because you just really take layers out. So that's something to keep in mind. And then of course, when I really need to save my nails, because a recording is coming up, because a concert is coming up, and I know we'll be practicing a lot, and there is no way, I mean, if you practice a lot, you're gonna wear down your nails, then I use tape. The good old trick, any kind of scotch tape, you just place it around and you make it, and then of course you have to take breaks just to re-establish the tape, but does that does really work. It saves the nail when you have to work a lot. When you do not have a deadline, but you do have to practice your technique, then what I advise my students, and I do myself, do what the singers do. Do not practice full voice, technique and fingerings and play through all the time at the normal concert performance sound, because whatever, even if you have the strongest nails on this planet, they are going to wear out. So throughout my experience, I have three, in order of preference, 3 ways to mend my nails, if I have a choice and the problem does not lead to fake nail. But my first choice will be the silk wraps. And silk wraps you apply with nail glue. There you can do a little bit of a research to get the least toxic, the least terrible nail glue. A glue is going to be terrible. However, you try to find the best for your nail. And you use a silk wrap above the crack.
Where do you buy these silk wraps from?
Well, you can get them on guitar on guitar salons or on guitar shops online. There are a couple in the United States. There in Europe. You can also find them in a drugstore that they have supplies for fake nails. And you won't believe that, but it's not only guitarists that will need nails. So there are a lot of ladies that they want a nice manicure. So these silk wraps you can find actually, and the nail glues outside the guitar world stores. And so the silk wrap will be for a crack to keep it when the nail is still there. Right. When the nail is not there, then, and if it's really down to nothing, then you really have to go to fake nails. And if you do have to do that, I would definitely do not use a full fake nail over the entire nail, because a fake nail really destroys your nail under. There is no way that you're going to walk away fake nail with a nail under it. So just try to use the tip, not the whole nail. So you protect the root for sure. And there is of course the option of ping pong balls that I learned a long time ago. Ping pong balls work miracles with the thumbnail, because the sound actually comes to be pretty close. And what I like about ping pong balls is that you can put it under the nail, and therefore your nail is not as damaged as it would be with a fake nail that goes directly on it. So the glue goes on it. However, to apply a ping pong ball, you have to have a little bit of your nail, because you're going to go and attach it under it. If you have no nail, you have no choice. If you have a nail like that, there's no ping pong ball there, you have to really go on a fake nail. So it really depends on the kind of damage that you have. But I was amazed recently, one student called me up late at night, say, we have a masterclass, my nail broke, I don't know what to do, do you have anything? So here I am. It seems that throughout my career as a teacher, I've done enough hours of manicure treatment to my students, and we always laugh about it. But it is important, it's part of our work. I mean, you cannot change fingerings for everything and play with 3 nails, 3 fingers the day before a concert because a nail broke. So you have to have the information to fix it. One more last aspect that I would like to highlight, and that is through painful personal experience, is if for any reason you get your cuticles infected, which can be terrible, you must have at home a pomade, as they say in French, a cream, an ointment cream, that is based on ihtamol. It's a black ointment cream, very, very thick, that the moment you see that the cuticle around hurts or there is a little bit of whatever, you apply it, you close it, you let it for the night, and usually it works miracles. And I'm saying that because even if it gets a little bit puffed, still you can do it. If it is over that, you go directly to a doctor, you say you're a guitarist, and you get it open, because in the last year, I almost lost 2 fingernails, but completely. You risk to never have a nail again, and I ended up playing concerts with like scotch tape around me, keep the nail that was coming